Despite it being so late in the game, very near the ending, I'm kinda sorry, but I didn't do the Talgies versus Heavy Arms Memorial mission, so that's what we're doing now. It was honestly my fault. Either way, that's the next one that we're doing. This takes place in between our fight with the Titans, where we don't have Heero or any of them. Where I think, yeah, during that time, the only one that joined us at that time was Duo, because, you know, Duo was like the resident good guy. But yeah, they finally meet all this other stuff. And then Heero gets back the Wing Gundam, but decides not to use the Wing Gundam against his duel with Zechs, instead opting for Heavy Arms instead. Which, it was cool, but still. And the downside of this is you gotta use their preset stuff. I can't use any of my stuff. So unfortunately, Zechs has that broken Spirit Command that minuses 30 accuracy off everything. So it makes him hard to hit. Trying to at least get some, trying not to get hit basically, since the Talgies hurts. As you can tell though, we're evenly matched just about. That's the scary thing. As in Beam Saber combat, we're matched with accuracy, which shows they're both on an equal level. But he has a Spirit Command active, so he's not going to take much. Actually, yeah, he wouldn't take much. And of course he dodged that. Hey, we dodged as well though. So, I guess it was like, nobody got hurt. The Talgies though is just way too cool. What I'm wondering is though, like with Super Robot Wars, I'm wondering why didn't they make its attack where it, you know, ripped apart that cancer into an actual attack? That would have been pretty cool. Either way, the good thing about Heero is he has that Spirit Command that increases his accuracy and everything. Oh yeah, it's called the, you know, I will kill you thing, where he says he's gonna kill someone but he doesn't. The good thing about that is it increases power, but he cannot kill the enemy. So it's good for weakening them. Which luckily we got those to hit. What I'm wondering is, I was actually kind of sad about that. Like, why didn't they put? Well, I guess because this game looked like it was made on a bit of a budget. I guess it makes sense as to why they didn't have the Beam Saber put in. As you notice, Heavy Arms has both arms. That had to hurt. Yeah, we're both at half, so nearing now is when Relina is supposed to appear, you know, to try and stop the fighting, but she doesn't really stop the fighting. It was more like the fact that, you know, Zechs' own men sort of stopped the fighting because they considered him a traitor in a sense. Trying to think, because I know within the next fight is when it should be halted, but I also don't want to get hit by him. Yeah, remember the -9 up there means that it'll minus his accuracy by 9 or 10 or however much. Oh snap, that worked. Now that Zechs is weakened, it should be time for Relina to kick in. Then Noin slash Relina because why not? They're future sister-in-laws anyways, if we go by Frozen Teardrop's logic. Yeah, she tries to stop the fighting, but it doesn't work out. Since they're men, then just fight. Oh yeah, she also knew the truth. That's funny. Then, you know, Zechs is Milliardo Peacecraft. Or later on, Preventer Wind. Going back to the name of Zechs Marquis, but still. But anyways, because Zechs is considered a traitor now, he has to team up real quick in this case. Originally, it was that they fled. You know, they got Heero and Trowa got their Gundams back and then fled. But, you know, nah. Anyways, in this case, Trowa was piloting the Wing Gundam, which I thought was funny. But for now, this is where I start doing my little late game strategy of SP stacking. Because remember, every turn you end, you get back your SP. Ironically, with the BBC thing, it's nearly impossible to get a unit with an A rank in any of that stuff. Of course, you know, it's air, it's space, earth, and water. In that respect. You know, look at how fabulous Zechs is. I'm an idiot if I didn't. Yeah, I was thinking differently. But yeah, it's like my simple it's a similar tactic I use with Super Robot Wars at times, where I set it up into a terrain so that I can at least get a little bit of a boost. But yeah, basically I just SP stack until they arrive. So that's the best tactic, so I can finish them off quicker. And with that, they're dead, just about. As you know, they got more SP now. The good thing is, if I remember correctly, it's with... Yeah, it's with Zechs' Spirit Command, or IB Command in the case of this game. It lets you go first. Okay, that's dead. Downside is, that Leo that got slashed wasn't dead. It was actually my fault because I should have switched. I should have had a Beam Saber user for 1, a Beam user for 2, a Beam user for 3, and a Beam Saber for 4. Get basically like Trowa, Zechs, Noin, Trowa, Heero, Zechs, Noin, or something like that. I would have been good killing them all at once, but I was dumb. gotta love the Wing Gundam. I remember in G Generation Advance that thing was so good. The downside of G Generation Advance was the Heero was the only Gundam wing unit in that game, and the Wing Gundam itself was just the only one there. It's kind of sad when it comes to think about it that the Wing Gundam is literally, Wing Gundam and Heero are normally at times the only representatives for Gundam Wing when we have better characters like Zechs, Duo, Trays, etc. Like in Super Route Wars Operation Extend, he's the only one. In Shin Super Route Wars, he's the only one. It's kind of sad, honestly. But yeah, it's best to separate so I can take them all out like this quicker. Did love on how it has just a giant Swiss Army knife for a weapon. And it makes you wonder, does it rust? Because the heavy arms has been underwater. At least that here, now he's dead for sure. What I'm wondering is why would they attack Zechs when they should have attacked Heero and Trowa? But the AI normally goes for that whole game over thing. I know it'll probably be a game over if any of them lose, but we got Noin on our side right here, and Noin's weaker than the others. So that's probably why. It's kind of sad that the cancer moles don't exist in this game. It would have been epic to see like this game's own variation of the events where Zechs' mask breaks. But ah well. One of the more interesting things is the relationships though that Zechs and Noin have. As you may notice, well, he's pretty good actually as a pilot, but as you may notice, he has Noin, Relina, and Trays. Even though Relina isn't pilotable or playable, Trays, he's also not playable, but hey, he gets a positive bonus out of them. Unfortunately, he has no new type ability or anything, you know, he's just very good. Noin doesn't even have anything, while she gets a +8 with Zechs. Right, because she loves him. They do get married in Frozen Teardrops. While with Heero and Trowa in this case, it's early series them, so they barely have any support or anything. As you can tell, like, that's what surprised me. And I maxed out on SP again. Like, he has a +1 with Duo because, you know, they helped each other a bit while Heero kind of screwed him over, but you know. And he has, of course, addition with Relina. Trowa, though, Trowa just has capture, if I remember correctly, because that was like his only friend at the time. Which is honestly kind of sad, but I guess it makes sense. Either way, we just gotta kill them all, and then we can end this. Yeah, they are dead, and yeah. Yeah, after the death of these guys, which is about to happen, like, yeah. Even if they dodge, it doesn't matter, because beam sabers or whatever. Not in this case, because of rockets and giant beams. Well, this is what caught my interest. Is like, whenever these appear, it's normally just one unit. One, so we can take them out easily, but in this case, Zechs, you know, takes them down while everybody else flees, essentially. First, they gotta switch out and exchange their Gundams, of course. And then they get out of there. While Noin grabs Relina. And of course, mission complete, because that's the end of that event. We get level 7 parts, but they're kind of useless at this point in the game, because we have too many. Either way, the playthrough is almost over at least, and then we go on to the after game stuff and all this other stuff. I was still surprised though that I didn't do that mission earlier. Either way, thanks for watching everybody. Till the next part, goodbye.